someone comes barging through your door and your children are asleep, your wife's asleep, you're supposed to go, hey sir, what force are you about to use on me? Can I match it with you, please, before you actually attack me? For those who don't know, there's all sorts of crazy crimes that are happening. What seems like almost all focused in Ontario. There's like crazy crimes. There was a father killed in his lawn yesterday, I believe.
In his home?
No, in his front yard.
His front yard?
I think it was his front yard in front of his...
This is the one in Vaughan?
Yes, in front of his kids.
Okay, that's
like,
brutal.
First of all, it's nuts. There was a home invasion in August 18th, I think it was, where a 41-year-old broke into his house. The 44-year-old homeowner used a knife to defend himself and stabbed him, I believe. And now the homeowner is being charged. They're both being charged. And the homeowner is being charged for excessive force. And so the whole idea of that is just so outrageous in what we have here in Canada, where you have to use what they call, you can't use excessive force, I guess. And so you're supposed to be a genie, and you're supposed to read the minds of the individuals coming in and understand that they don't have anyone following behind them, that they don't have guns, that they don't have this, that you're supposed to be reactive and not proactive. That if someone comes barging through your door and your children are asleep, your wife's asleep, you're supposed to go, hey sir, what force are you about to use on me? Can I match it with you, please, before you actually attack me? Like, it's so stupid. Whereas where in the States, if someone breaks into your house, you blow their head off and you protect your family. And
there's also videos of sheriffs saying we actually prefer you to, and they know that's the standard. And you know what?
Actually, I'll get it ready.
This sparks a huge debate, and it needs to be a strong conversation in Canada, because there is, between the citizens of Canada, again, who make up Canada, I'm very curious to see where most people lie. And I would tend to think more people than not would lie in being safe rather than sorry, meaning you're going to do what you need to do to protect yourself in a perceived threat.
Totally.
Even if the threat is less than what you perceived it to be, in that type of scenario, if you wake up or a home invasion, you don't know what the guy's carrying. You don't know if there's more people that are around the corner. You don't know what their intentions are. You don't know, especially you got kids or newborns or your wife.
Do you have the clip of the interview of them talking about it? Of exactly what you're saying?
Which clip?
Remember that you just played one where they were questioning.
Yes, I do.
Do you play that one? Because that's a logical explanation of exactly what we're trying to talk about.
So this video is 1 year old. It's a lawyer that is talking through what it is. I'm just going to press play.
Well, in Canada, we have the right to defend ourselves, our loved ones. We have the right to defend our property. But it's solely for the purpose of
criminal defense lawyer.
Defending yourself. You have to be reasonable. So a judge...
Wait a minute. What's reasonable?
What's reasonable is...
Someone breaks into your home in the night.
Right. Well, if it's a bunch of teenagers who break into your home, they don't have any weapons, and you go after them with a golf club, that's no longer reasonable. You're now using excessive force against those teenagers.
But how are you supposed to know that they don't have any weapons?
Exactly.
You don't, oftentimes you don't. And you're right, it's a very difficult situation. But you have to remember, at some point, a judge is going to scrutinize your behavior and what you did. And some of the questions a judge is going to ask, for example, what was the nature of the threat or force? How imminent was the threat? Did you have other options? Did you have to go at the person with a baseball bat or a golf club in that scenario? They will look at what other options were open to you, right? So it's very important to keep that in mind.
It makes me so angry to even talk about that. It's so stupid. I can't think of one logical explanation to defend his case. And if there's anyone who's opposite of me, please make your best case right now in the comments of why. It is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. The fact that you cannot defend your family and you have to somehow sense the force that you're supposed to use. And if you make the wrong call, you're dead, your family's dead. Good luck.
Okay, well, let's play it. I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit. I'm in agreement with you, just to be clear, but I'm going to play devil's advocate. And I'm also already know how I'm going to counter myself with playing devil's advocate on this. But let's say you get a couple teenagers breaking into your home. Mm-hmm. People might say the chances are they're not looking to murder. They're looking for a quick grab. They're mm-hmm. looking for valuables. Maybe they're trying to get into your garage to steal your car, something like that. So you come out and I come out with my big sword, mm-hmm. right? And whatever, use it, or you come out with a baseball bat and you hit a kid in the head, or you break his leg or break his ribs and he's down seriously injured, hit him, concuss him, whatever it is. And cops come, arrest them, but then I get arrested at the same time. So some people would say that is too much force to use on teenagers breaking into your home in the middle of the night. Where do you stand on that?
My thoughts is that the argument starts far before the incident. Is you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and as I raise my kids up, there's probably going to come a day where my son goes to do something pretty stupid. But the whole thing about the teaching as a parent is I teach my kid the implications of playing in the road is you will die. You will die. So don't. You never. And we protect that thinking in our children every moment we can. We're in the parking lot, stay close to the car. Don't walk around the car, get to the curb. Don't go behind a car that has white lights backing up. And so I'm reinforcing danger. It's a zero-sum game. Like there's no balance to it. And so my kids know when you step into the arena of the roadway, you're probably going to die. And if you're not, you're very lucky.
Yeah.
And it should be the same thinking is my thoughts, is that if the kid who's just a punk knows there's a high chance I'm going to die if I'm just going to try to steal car keys or some money or this, they're probably not going to do it. Like and so that's my thoughts, is that it wouldn't even get that far if we had a culture of castle laws that would protect, where people knew, hey, like I guarantee you don't have these same issues where the RCMP is telling you to leave your keys at the door and just let them come and take your keys. Like the fact that I even heard a RCMP sheriff say that, you're like, what? And like so that's, to me, that's the argument. It starts before the incident, is that if there was a culture of I might get my head blown off if I try to knock the door down to this person's place, I could almost guarantee you that no one's going to do it. And if they do, it's an anomaly, a complete anomaly.
I think so I would agree with that. And I would add another argument, a secondary one as well. So what you're saying essentially is cause and effect. Mm-hmm. You're teaching criminals people who are trying to engage in a criminal activity, if that's the cause, there will be a serious effect. Yep. And if there is a serious effect, the theory is that is going to minimize the amount of causes or the amount of criminal activity that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. If they have to think twice, if I walk in there, I don't know if I'm walking out. It's going to make people think twice about get into someone else's private property with locked doors for their families. I agree with that.